Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the Target exclusive Funko Pop of Phasing Vision from Avengers Age of Ultron. Now, while the regular Vision Pop may seem cool looking, I thought the phasing version looked way cooler, so I was really looking forward to getting this one. And for the most part, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out as far as the approach to it goes. But yeah, there's some little things that really kind of irk me, like the fact that his head is put on, like, crooked on the neck with the spring. That's one of the things I hate about bobbleheads, is stuff like this happens. I mean, if I'm going to turn the character's head, I want to be able to control it myself and not have a spring dictate it for me. A little nitpick, I know, but still. Also, let's just talk about the design of this, because sometimes, you know, toys get designed early in the phase while, you know, we feel like we've got a design locked down in production, and then things change. There's a basic gray design to his chest and his head, where in the final film, you know, some could argue it's more of a green look, or a certain kind of gray that reads as green, but in any case, even if you're going to argue that it is gray, it's not this light gray. It's much darker. Also, these gold highlights and the pink highlights on this cape make a, you know, pinkish reddish cape, even on the final regular pop that's not phasing. And in the film, you all know his cape is gold, not pink. So there's some odd color choices with this. Same thing with his chest. There are no burgundy lines. There's none of the design work against the gray or green. None of those red lines are featured on this. So that's kind of weird. Those complaints aside, let's talk about what we do have here, which is the phasing element, which for the most part looks good. You can tell that it's a bottom piece and a top piece connected. So the bottom piece is clear, the arms are clear, and then they start adding the kind of pink paint to it. And the gold highlights on the arms look really good. The gray looks good. The lessening of the gray here to sort of attempt to match the bottom is alright. But just the fact that they did that looks cool. Same thing with the cape. And I love the cape has all the sculpted little lines of the design work of his cape. Those design, you know, that pattern looks really, really cool. And then the fact that the gold kind of meets around at the top and the gold on the front does look pretty cool. Here, I'll show you it right there if I can just focus this thing. Aha, there we go. I think the gold lines are really, really clean. The same thing with that little centerpiece there. I just wish there was more paint on the chest that matched the film, because it is a little simple looking and not totally screen accurate. Those complaints aside though, I think they did a great job with his head. Like the use of like the burgundy purplish pinkish face as a base looks good. The gray paint follows the lines pretty well. It's a little wonky in the back, nothing drastic though. But from the front it looks great. The little stone in the front of his head looks good, and as far as like the paint follows it perfectly. The eyeballs look great, and I love that little border around the blue. That's a really clean border. The chin looks good. Like, that's some really tight painting that follows the lines really, really well. And just having him stand there, like, he does look pretty badass as a little Vision Pop. He looks cool. I like the phasing effect, which he barely does in the film. Like, if you know the comics, and you know he can like phase through things, and you shoot like a missile at him, it'll pass right through him. He barely does it in the movie like once or twice when he's fighting the Ultron drones, but it looks really cool as a pop. I like that it honors what we know about him from the comics. This was a Target exclusive, which, you know, my Target got the Bruce Wayne Batman, and I had no problem finding that. Same thing with the yellow Daredevil, but my Targets, I couldn't find this anywhere. I had to buy this from a vendor at Frankensons. If you live in Southern California, you probably know Frankensons. And I feel good about getting this. Like, it looks cool. I'm happy with how it turned out. Thanks for watching.